Welcome back, guys. So right now I want to design flyers. As a graphic designer of sorts, you like to design flyers, or you might get jobs to design flyers. All you have to do is to come to Canva and use the search box. Like I said, it's the most powerful tool for you here on Canva. So you can create a custom size, and I've shown you what a custom size might look like. You just create a custom size for yourself by giving it the necessary width and the necessary height. Then your unit could be pixel, it could be inch, it could be millimeters, it could be centimeters. But right now I want to design a flyer. So all I have to do is to check for flyers. Just come here, search for flyers. You can just type flyers and you'll see different templates you could use for a flyer, and we have different templates right here, as you can see. So it depends on what you want to design. You could take any of these templates and replicate the templates for what you want to use it for. So you could design flyers for brands, you could design flyers for businesses in your local community, and here are different flyers you could actually replicate. And I'll be opening one of these flyers, so let's get into it. I'll be opening this, so let's see what this is all about. This is a flyer, this is a template I'm taking right now. All I can do is I can customize this template, and you could see more templates like what I just opened. You could take templates from here. Let's use this price list flyer. I'm going to customize this template. So I'm going to customize this template. It brings me where I'm going to start the design. So right now I can customize this template for my own personal use. All I have to do is to increase the zoom level from here. I can increase the zoom level from here. And here I have this. So from this very place, we have the background. You could start by changing the background actually. And here is the background. So let's delete the background and see what we have. So I just deleted the background and we have it plain right now. So you could change the color of the background. This is the background right here. I could change the color from here. I could decide to change it to something like this. I could decide to change it to like a white. You could see gradients. There are gradients colors. You could change it to any of these gradients colors and see what it looks like. So I'm changing it to this very gradient color. I'm going to change all, and I'm going to say learn a text skill. Learn a text skill. Okay, I could change the size. I could reduce the size. Let me reduce it to like a 40, and I have something like this. I could just close this in and bring it to the middle. I could align to center. All I have to do is to align to center. All I have to do is to shift it to this very middle, and I believe it's in center that way. Then a text queue for free. Okay, so we could leave it something like this, and we have learn a text skill for free. And here we have the starter package. I could delete this. Let's say I don't want that. You could change this color. So I'll be changing this outline color. Let's just this inner color. I'll be changing it to this gradients. So we have something like this, and we could change all. So changing all will change all the black parts, and we have something like this. I could just leave the whole other parts like this, and here we have a starter package. So here we could just put a course, which I will just put web design. So you could just see, and I have how many sessions here. I have 1 2. So I want to make it like an 8 session. So all I have to do, I have to delete other parts. So I could delete this part. Let me delete this. Let me delete this. Let me delete this. Delete this. Delete, and we're going to have something like this: web design with WordPress. So I have something like this. I could stretch it across. This way, and this as well. Stretch onto across, and I have something like that. So you could easily replicate something like this. I'll use Ctrl D to bring this in somewhere here, and I'll use this. I'll replicate this. Ctrl D. I'll bring this to somewhere here. I'll replicate something like this, and I'll change this particular color. I'll change it to orange. So let's see an orange gradient if we have any like that. So let's see something like this or something like this. Something like this is not bad, so we could use something like that, and let's see what we have here. Okay, let me just use pure orange. Let me use pure orange. So let me use pure orange. I'm going to have that deleted. I'm going to take this in rather. Let me delete that as well. So I bring this in Ctrl D. I'm going to bring it down here a bit. We have something like that. So I have something like this, and I can just bring this in. So let me make this like an orange color. I'll make this an orange color, and let me just delete this and bring this down. Ctrl D, and I can say okay. So we have something like this. I can change this color to black, the text color to black, and here I can say graphic design. graphic design. Okay, mastery. So we could leave something like this, and let me align it to it. Okay, so I have something like this, and yeah, so I'm going to just delete these other parts. Let me just delete all these other parts I don't want. I'm going to delete these whole parts, and yeah, so let me delete this part. All I have to do is to highlight and delete. Then I'm going to replicate this. So this could easily, let me just delete this. Let me delete that. So we have something like this, and I'll make this come this way. So we have something like this. I'm just redesigning the flyer. And all I have to do is to replicate this. All I have to do is to replicate this. I'm going to do this, and let's select Control D. So I'm going to control D this, and we have something like this again. Okay, so we have something like this. I'm going to control D it again, and we have 1 2. I'm going to control D it, and that will be the final lap. So we have all this. So I'm going to give all these different courses name. So we have more course to talk about here. So we could easily leave this way and come here. So this next thing will be email marketing. And the next thing will be WhatsApp marketing, and the next thing would be Facebook marketing, and the next thing will be cryptocurrency trading, and the next one will be LinkedIn marketing, and the next one will be Amazon KDP content. Okay, so book creation. Okay, so I have all these, and here we are. So you could easily replicate this, and I could add more of these. So let's do that. Let's add 2 more. Let's say I want to add 2 more. So I'm just going to highlight this, and I'm going to control D, and I'm going to control D this, and I'm going to just come here. So I'm just going to highlight this. So all I have to do is to copy this. So I'm going to use shift to hold and copy whatever I want to copy, then I'll control D, then I have this replicated. So I bring this somewhere here, and we have something like this. So I'm just going to enlarge this to like this place, and I'm going to name this like a Canva content creation, and this last one will carry something like product design with Figma. So we have all this, and yes, see, so we have all this, and here is a flyer we just redesigned. So you could change the email. I could say Bilad Tech Academy at gmail.com. Then the phone number could be changed as well. I could put +2348107012806. So we have that, and the website could be bland, or we could just use at Bilad Tech Academy. So we have something like this, and here we are good to go. We just designed a flyer, and we could make it look more enticing by adding a frame. So you come to your elements to add a frame. So I'll click on a frame, and I'll add a frame for myself to all these. So all I have to do is to just reduce the size of the frame just to make it make sense. And yeah, so we have a frame right here, and I'm just going to bring it somewhere here. So we have a frame covering this part, and yeah, so I'm going to control D this to have the frame here as well. So I have that there as well. Control D to have it here as well, and Control D to have it here as well, and Control D to have it here as well, Control D to have it here as well, then Control D to have it here as well, then Control D to have it here as well, Control D to have it here as well. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I'm duplicating. So all you have to do is to right click, then you see what I'm doing right here, duplicate. Then I have Control D for the last one. So I have all this. I'm going to bring in images into this place just to make our design look kind of professional. So right here, I'll just click on web design, and we'll see what image we could bring in. So all I have to do is to come to my photos, and you could see video shapes, or I just have to come to my photos. All I have to do is to just bring this in. Yes, I have that. And the next thing is graphic design. So I'm just going to change this to graphic design, and I'm going to choose something that can relate graphic design to us. So let me look for that very thing, and we're going to input that in as well. So let's just use something like, let me use something like this. Yeah, so I have something like this in graphic design. So let's go to email marketing. I'm just going to write email marketing, and I'm going to prompt that email marketing. I'm just going to bring that in. This will come in this way. And we have WhatsApp marketing. I'm going to just look for WhatsApp marketing, and let's see what we have. So we have something like this. Let me bring this in. So we have that. And Facebook marketing, I'm going to change this to Facebook, and I have Facebook marketing as well. So let's change this to Facebook, and let's see what we have here. So I'm just going to bring this in. Then I have cryptocurrency trading. So we're going to, let's look for LinkedIn marketing actually. LinkedIn marketing. I'm going to look for this, and let's see what we have. We have something of this nature. Let's see, something of this nature could come in actually for for crypto. Sorry, this will come in for LinkedIn marketing actually. So I can just bring this in. This will be LinkedIn marketing. Then cryptocurrency trading. Yeah. So I'm just going to look for cryptocurrency trading. So let's look for this, and let's look for a photo. As you can see, I'm in photo. So I'm just going to bring this in, or I bring something like this in that shows the pause. And here we have that. So we have this marketing could be changed as well. This LinkedIn marketing. I don't like what I'm seeing. So I can just type LinkedIn and see what I have here. Let's see what I have here. LinkedIn marketing. So we could use this is not bad. I could use something like this here. So Canva content creation. I could just find content creation. This is it right here, and come to photos to look for, yeah, so I can bring this in. I can bring that in. Then I have product design. So let's look for product design. So I have product design right here. All I have to do is to look for graphics, and here we have, sorry, photos, not graphics. I'm going to come to photos. Then we have this. So I'm just going to bring this in, and we have our flyers. We've designed a flyer right now, and it's not looking bad at all. This is what we just designed, and we use Canva to achieve that. All we had to do is to design with a template, and this is what we replicated. This is what we designed, and we are good to go. All you have to do now is to change the name right here and say skill flyer, and I'm going to share that. I'm going to download it. So I'm going to click on share, and I'm going to have it downloaded. So I can download it in different formats. I'll be downloading it in a JPEG format, and I have that downloaded already. And that's how to create a flyer here on Canva. So having to download this, I'll see what it looks like, and here it is. I'm going to open it from here, and here's the flyer we just designed, which is looking not so bad. It's looking great to me. I hope to see in the next lesson where we'll get to talk more about you using Canva to design those sort of graphics. I hope to see you in the next lesson. See you there.